Welcome to this week's edition of Mainely Motorsports. We're bringing it to you kind of live from Five Flag Speedway, the Snowball Derby. Here's our boy from the Northeast, Derek Griffith. And Derek, welcome to this week's edition. And once again, having you on the show.
Yeah, I love being on the show. It's awesome. It's a good way to get the name out there, and hopefully everyone back home will be watching and pretty pumped up for the weekend.
This is a huge deal, isn't it? I mean, unless you actually are here and get to experience this, you can't even put into words what it is to be at the Snowball Derby.
Oh, it's like, yesterday you look around and you see everyone that's here. There's 36 cars here. There's 36 cars that can win this race, and that's without exaggeration. The amount of wins that are held within the drivers here, they got to be in the thousands. I mean, you got Rogers beside us, Bubba Pollard beside him, Majeski here. I think he's getting his 100th win soon. I mean, it's incredible. You have so many good people here.
Now, this just puts it in perspective here. You're going to roll off 20th today. 20th. Some people would look at that and go, Jesus, they didn't qualify well. Just starting 19th, the guy that won the Kawicki Cup, Jeremy Doss. 21st, two-time winner, and one of the favorites every year here, Augie Grill.
Yep.
David Gilliland, 22nd, right? A Cup winner, you know what I mean? His son's on the way to stardom. 23rd, Ty Majeski. So now when you mention those names around where you're starting, that shows you what this race is.
It's incredible. Ty Majeski has a track record here. The track record, he's starting a few spots behind us. Like I said, it's just the talent level here is incredible. With no live pit stops now, that really helps a team like us try to, we have a little bit more confidence going in now, saying, hey, we're not going to lose 2 laps under pit road because of our electric impact guns and Harbor Freight jacks here that you see. So it's a little bit better for us, a little bit more. We slept a little better last night, knowing we're not going to get those laps lost.
How's the week going? I mean, this is your 3rd or 4th time down. Obviously qualified comfortably in the show. I talked to you the other day, and you were really confident about the car, the brand new Fury car. A lot of support from those guys. I mean, obviously Louis, your dad, the entire team, the girls are all here. Everybody's pumped up, and this is like a big deal to everybody. It's almost like a reward for the great year you had. Now we're going to go to the Derby and cap it off.
Yeah, for sure. We had a killer year, and we're hoping to just bring that momentum into down south here. We even had a couple good runs down south in Florida at the beginning of the year, so we just want to end it off on a good note. And like you said, we were real happy with the car. Long run, it's incredible. So you have these guys that were ripping off lap times, and they'll fall off almost a second, and we were staying, although we weren't ripping off lap times like they were, we were super consistent. Like, by the end of the run, we were probably 2 times better than a lot of guys that were up there up front. And so we're hoping that it's going to drive good. That's what we've been working on all weekend, just drive good, be in the right spots and drive good. So I think we worked on that, and I think we're in a good spot. And it's a long race. 300 laps is a long time. So
no, it is on a track that's very hard on tires.
Oh,
I mean, this thing, within 10 laps, you lost half a second.
Oh yeah, they say you get 3 fast laps and then you lose a 1/10 a lap after that. So you lose probably like 6 to 7 tenths of a second. 30 laps into a race. So that's a lot of speed. That's a real lot of speed. And this place is the most brutal place on tires. You can actually feel it slow down. You can feel your pickup, your brake points and pickup points change. So it's like I said, I just really wanted to get comfortable with where we had to be race trim, and we qualified in, and I'm happy with where we are. Now we just got to do what we got to do and be there at the end.
Well, I've talked to you the last few years down here, and you seem so much more at ease. And you're a kid that doesn't show a lot of being rattled, but you could just sense the ease coming out of you. Like, we got a good piece. We can be there at the end, and if you could put yourself in position at the end, you never know what happened. We watched the last chance of the Snowball Derby race last night, and what a mess that was. So you want to be that guy sometimes sitting 7th and 8th, and you're looking pretty good when these guys are laying it all out there,
Oh yeah, I couldn't agree more. And after last year's mechanical failure and some other issues, we really doubled down on making sure we're in a good spot for this year. And we understood what we did wrong last year, and now we're like, gung-ho on what to do. We changed a lot of stuff on the rear end and all that stuff, so we're happy. And like you said, anything can happen. I think even last year, Bubba and Harrison wrecked, and Majeski too. Those are 3 really good guys, and it's just it's crazy to see someone like Harrison not even make it in the race this year. So
it's crazy. Yeah. You got a whole region up there home pulling for you. They're all tuned in on Speed 51. They're on social media. Your team does a great job of updating and making everybody aware. So we wish you the best of luck. I know everybody would love to see that Tom Dawson Trophy roll all the way back north and be on the shelf over there at LCM Motorsports.
Oh, that'd be incredible. I don't think, has it ever even gone in the Northeast? I don't think it's ever even really gone up home, so to be the first one to bring it back would mean a lot to me.
Well, good luck from all of us at Mainely Motorsports, all of the viewers that watch Mainely Motorsports, and all of the race fans that follow you all season long up there in the New England area with the Pro All-Star Series, and just go bring one home for us.
I'll try.
All right, that's Derek Griffith, everybody in the Northeast pulling from, a lot of fans down here, a lot of Northerners down here supporting you, and we wish them the best of luck. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back here on Mainely Motorsports.
Welcome to LST Landscaping, where we've been providing complete landscape solutions to all of southern Maine since 1969. We specialize in year-round landscape maintenance and snow services, including weekly lawn mowing, seasonal cleanups, sweeping, mulching, and so much more. Many more customizable services are available upon request. Please call our office today at 207-878-1578 or visit our website, lstlandscapinginc.com.
I'm Melinda. My husband Steve and I operate E-Keys for Cars in Saco. E-Keys is family-owned with over 20 years in the car key business. Need an extra key? We promise to provide the best quality at a good price. Walk-ins are always welcome with no appointment ever needed. You'll be in and out in minutes. And yes, E-Keys still handles emergencies. But why wait? E-Keys for Cars, Route 1 on the Auto Mile in Saco.
E-Keys for Cars.
Wiscasset Speedway is back, and we have the cure for your need for speed. Maine's biggest and fastest proudly presents 8 feature divisions, including Pro Stocks, late models, 4-cylinder Pro Stocks, modifieds, and more. Plus special features throughout the season, including the NELCAR Legends, the Wicked Good Vintage Racers, the NEMA Midgets, Enduros, and more. All this fun, all this excitement, all for just $5. Wiscasset Speedway, west on the road, Wiscasset. Online at Facebook and WiscassetSpeedway.com.
Mainly Motorsports, brought to you by LKQ Core. Any part, any repair, anywhere. Located on Route 202 in Gorham.
Wiscasset Speedway, Maine's biggest and fastest, with $5 admission every weekend and loads of family fun. Check us out at WiscassetSpeedway.com.
Well, welcome back to Mainely Motorsports, and at any race, I don't care if it's a midweek starter program or it's the biggest short track race in the region going on, there's always those feel-good stories, and the feel-good story of this weekend is this young man right here, and that's David Rogers, going to make, what, your 34th start in the Snowball Derby. 34 starts, you know what I mean? And you've seen this race revolutionize, and unbelievable. And first off, let's talk about this race and how special it is to this area and how meaningful it is for you to once again be in the starting field.
Well, you know, like you said, I've been doing this a long time, and it's always been a special race. It gains prestige, but simply because the racetrack promotes itself. They just get better and better every year. The cars get better. The car counts stay great. So it's a gaining process. A lot of short track racing's kind of lost its luster in different areas. This is one of the places that just gets bigger and better every year.
Yeah, and to see that TM Ranch number 11 in the starting field, I know there's a lot of people pulling for you. And what makes this year even more special is you battled cancer the entire season. Last year, just before, I think it was just after this race, you weren't feeling well. You ended up putting the king, Bubba Pollard, in your car at the World Series over to New Smyrna, but you didn't race all year, but you worked hard and you tried to beat this thing and put yourself in a position to be back here. So, man, I had to put a smile on your face to strap back in that race car.
Well, it did. You know, I had a lot of medicines over the last year, and had no idea when we were here last year. I wasn't feeling great, but had no idea how serious it was. Ended up being lymphoma cancer. Took part of my small intestine out, part of my large intestine. Just been through a really rough year, and this was kind of a goal I set for myself. You know, doctors included, myself was kind of thinking it wasn't going to be a good idea, but then probably a month ago, if you'd asked me, I'd say, well, we're still trying, but yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to make it. But luckily I progressed in the last 30, 45 days I'm starting to feel better. My system's starting to work better. So we decided we were going to come to the Derby and watch it anyway. Let's try to make the race and go and good. It was my goal. So I made my goal to come back and start the race. This is a record supposedly with Broke Red Farmer's record. Of course, Red says his were in a row or whatever, which is great because he can still have his record and I can have one too.
Yep.
We weren't doing it to break Red's record. We were doing it because I still love racing.
Means a lot to you to be
This is what I want to do. Even though I'm not as good as I could have been in health and didn't take advantage of it in my younger years and stuff, but still love the sport, still love doing it, and really just wanted to be here and be part of the Snowball Derby.
Well, you're here. You're going to get announced. You're going to go across the stage, and you're going to make once again a start at the Snowball Derby. And that's David Rogers, this year's feel-good story at the Derby.
Thank you very much.
Well, we just talked to what is probably the oldest competitor in the field, David Rogers, how special this race means to him. Now we're going to talk to the youngest guy in the field. That's 14-year-old Jake Garcia. And man, you turned a lot of heads in qualifying, and you're the pro late model champion from here this past season. But talk about this day, this week, and what it means to be a part of this Snowball Derby.
Well, it's great to be a part of the Snowball Derby. Probably the most important are, the best drivers in it, all short track racing. But I just got to thank Mahindra Tractors and the Anderson Feed and Tackle for getting us here, and Otter Creek Investments and all my crew members, because they make all this possible.
Now, I look back over the years, and I'm going to throw a few names out. Chase Elliott, John Hunt, and Nemechek. They were already penciled for stardom, so to speak. Okay, their ticket was written. They were headed. This race just boosted it along. But Eric Jones, 7 years ago, comes down here. The kid from Michigan, nobody really knows about who he is. Beats Kyle Busch. Now look where he is today. Do you ever stop and think that this could happen to you? You could be that guy today over there with the Tom Dawson Trophy, beating all these guys that everybody knows about. Somebody's going to say, "Who is this kid?"
Well, it'd be great to win. Definitely be something to add to my resume. But Snowball Derby is something that not even some of the best drivers have won. So for me to win, that'd be great. But I think we definitely have a shot today. We've got a really fast car. But we're just going to have some fun today, and hopefully we'll have a good finish.
Yeah, and you look at the starting lineup, the guys that is behind you, some pretty heavy hitters, you know what I mean, that you all qualified. And I know it's only qualifying, it's 2 laps, and you got to lay them down, but you did it. So now what's the mindset on race day? Obviously you got Ricky Turner. He's won this a few times, correct? So as a driver, as a crew chief, so the voice of experience, so when he speaks, you listen.
Yep, you always got to listen to Ricky. He'll tell you what to do, and if you do it, end up picking up a lot of speed. So, we did good in qualifying, so hopefully we'll have something good for the race. I think we do, just from how it was in practice and everything. So I think we'll be a competitor today.
Now what grade are you in?
9th.
9th grade. So if you win this race today, let me ask you a question. Are you going to school tomorrow?
I'm not going to school tomorrow. My parents already told me that if I win the race today, I don't have to go to school tomorrow. So I'll definitely be trying my best to win the race.
So no school tomorrow until this young man wins the race. So man, we're pulling from you. We're all up in the Northeast, up there in Maine, and we love to see these young kids, put a whooping on the old fellas. So we wish you the best of luck, and maybe we'll be talking at the end of the day right over there in Ricky Brooks' home.
Hopefully. Thank you, guys.
14-year-old Jake Garcia making his first start in the Snowball Derby. Well, welcome back to Mainely Motorsports, and here with a young fellow that's made a name for himself in the K&N West and East Series, and that's Derek Kraus. And here at the Snowball Derby, once again, a few years ago, you were that kid. You're still a kid, but you got years of experience now, huh?
Yeah, we got this is our 4th year here, so we got a lot of experience. And just got to take that experience into the race and have a good race here today.
Yeah, so just in the 4 years you've been here, how much have you seen this race change?
It's changed quite a bit. Just there's so many people here. It's crazy just to drive around on our pace laps, and you can look up and see all the people in the stands. It's a packed house every time I've been here, and that's really cool to see as a driver, and it's really cool for the racetrack and Speed 51 that puts on the show.
It's huge, and we're from Maine, up in the Northeast, and I know you got a lot of Maine help from here and down here with you, and Let's talk about your crew chief, Seth Holbrook. I mean, he's kind of low-key, kind of laid back. But what do you think this race would mean to him if he was able to add it to the 3 or 4 Oxford 250s he's won to his resume?
Yeah, this would be a really big win for him and myself. This is the biggest short track race in the country for sure here at the end of the season. It's a lot of fun to come down here. And Seth, he's been really good with me this weekend. First time ever working with Seth, and we struggled a little bit at the beginning of the weekend, to be honest with you. And he was always keeping me positive, and he was really good with keeping me positive, and that helps a lot as a driver. And just having him on my side and having him as crew chief really helps me.
What do you think today's going to bring?
We'll start deep in the field, so we're going to have to stay patient. We're going to have to keep the nose on it, and we'll have to just keep working up, stay on the lead lap, and hopefully we'll be there at the end.
All right, driving the Napa Filters number 2, hoping to pick up a Snowball Derby win. That's Derek Kraus. Okay, we're here with Ty Majeski, and man, you didn't rip the lap that you usually rip up here, and with a track record holder, but it doesn't matter. We're in the race. We got 300 laps, and I want to see how today pans out.
Yeah, the car's been driving really good all weekend. We just missed the travels a little bit in qualifying, hit the ground real hard both ends. So certainly didn't qualify the way we wanted to, but like I said, the car's driving really good, and hopefully we'll be there at the end.
Now, they've changed things this year in a controlled pit stop type of thing, and we bring our big group. There's about 30 of us that come down from Maine every year. And on our trip down, leading up to this race, we've all talked, if they'd have had that over the past few years, you'd be going for your 3rd Snowball Derby in our minds. And because you've been fast, and that's kind of been one of the areas you've struggled is in the pits. But how relieved are you this year that your guys don't have to feel that added pressure? You just got to put a good car together on the track, and you're going to be able to maintain everything you work hard for.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, from another standpoint too, I was having to race differently, just knowing I was going to lose spots on pit road, so I was having to be aggressive early on in the race to gain positions because I knew I was going to be at a deficit on pit road. So obviously that element is taken out of the equation, and obviously plays into our hands more so than a lot of other guys. So I'm looking forward to it. Like you said, it puts a little bit more pressure on ourselves to make sure the car is capable of winning, and if it is, there's no reason why we shouldn't be up there.
No, absolutely. We've been fortunate enough to interview you at the end of the night as we catch up with the top 3, but we've yet to interview with that Tom Dawson Trophy in hand. Is 2019 the year?
I hope so. It'd be cool for me personally because it'd also be my 100th career win. So that'd be really cool to obviously not only win the Snowball, but have my 100th win be a Snowball Derby. That'd be pretty special.
No, well, we wish you the best of luck, and everybody up there in the Northeast is pulling for you.
Perfect.
So,
Thank you.
Ty Majeski, driver of the iRacing number 91.
Don't deal with just anybody to seal coat your driveway or business this season. Call Black Magic. They bring over 20 years of experience in seal coating and crack filling. Black Magic's skilled team makes sure the job is always done right, on schedule with quality workmanship at a fair price. Protect your investment in your driveway by getting it sealed with Black Magic.
Ooh, Black Magic.
My name is Scott. This is Devin. We're the owners of Black Magic Seal Coating. Let us earn your business today. You'll be glad you did.
Football fans, have we got a deal for you? VIP Tour and Charter Bus Company is offering round-trip transportation to Gillette Stadium to watch the New England Patriots make another run for the Super Bowl. Ride in style knowing we're doing the driving. So if you've got a ticket, we've got your ride. It doesn't get any better than that. Just log on to VIPChartercoaches.com, click on the Browse Book Tour button, and book your trip today. It's that simple. Relax and leave the driving to us, and we'll leave the tailgating to you.
For a trusted name in residential and commercial site work in the southern Maine area, call Peter Pettit Excavating. We can handle everything from the complete house lot to those nasty water and sewer line repairs. Septic systems are another area that we specialize in. During the snow season, Pettit Excavating has the equipment to handle any size job.
And when the race season arrives, be sure to follow the number 7 Hewitt's Family Restaurant Chevrolet on the past Super Late Model Tour.
Call 207-282-9305 to get the job done right. That's Peter Pettit Excavating.
Welcome to Mainely Motorsports.
To order a copy of this show, send a check or money order for $15, including shipping and handling to Mainely Motorsports, 2 Main Street, Suite 17-103, Biddeford, Maine, 04005. And please add the show number in the description of the show.
Well, welcome back to Mainly Motorsports, and one of the guys coming down this weekend to help us is the Auburn Mall show, race car show guy. He's all ready to go, by the way. It shows in March, mine's in April or January, but Rage Gear, and Ray, it's your second trip to the Derby, and man, this is big time racing, ain't it?
It really is. It really is. I came down here with you guys last year, and
I had to come back down this year. There's nothing like it. I mean, you got a hype between our race, the 250 and the snowball. The hype is kind of the same, but it's totally different at the same time. And I mean, the racing down here this weekend has been, especially on Thursday. The racing was awesome on Thursday. Last night, well, it got a little messy throughout the night, but I mean, Tim Bryan and the gang down here, they put on a hell of a show down here.
It's crazy, and you've had a good time. You got to meet a lot of different people. A lot of how many people from back home
I know
we run into down here.
I
don't know, Maine, New Hampshire area, huh?
I kind of thought we were at a Oxford race or a New Hampshire race or one of those races. It's like everybody's down here. It's kind of that part of it's really awesome.
Nope, that's true. And then we're talking about Saturday night. It's kind of the undercard. The 250 has the night before. Right. Saturday night, the Snowflake. What a race that was. I mean, 3 of the top names trying to win the Snowball Derby, battling at the front. Derek Thorne, Bubba Pollard, Augie Grill.
Yeah.
A couple of bad wrecks, scary wrecks.
Yeah. I mean, I put a little thing on Facebook this morning about Justin Bonnet, just kind of thinking of him. He had that scary wreck last night, fiery crash and ended up breaking his leg. He had a couple burns, so, we'll call all of us up there kind of thinking about him too,
Oh, absolutely. So, we're going to show you the highlights of last night's Snowflake 100, and congratulations to the guys going for a big weekend.
Several problems on the front straightaway. 6 south.
Well, as you can see in that race, the Pro Late Model race, which those cars are more similar to what we run up here with the Pro All-Star Series. Scary, scary wreck over there in 3 and 4. And Neil Bonnet, you know, the great, late great Neil Bonnet, his grandson, could have been a lot worse. It was scary from where we were sitting. We thought there was a car in the flames when it was going at its height, but it was a fuel cell. So lucky for everybody involved. You know, looks like everybody's going to be okay. And you know, thank God, because that was very, very, very scary. So, wow, just fire is everybody's worst fear when it comes to racing. So, thankfully, everybody's okay. So, congratulations on Derek Thorne and picking up not the big win he wanted for the weekend, but still a pretty good win. Snowflake 100 Derby weekend. So, we'll take a break. Be right back here on Mainely Motorsports.
Wiscasset Speedway is back, and we have the cure for your need for speed. Maine's biggest and fastest proudly presents 8 featured divisions, including Pro Stocks, Late Models, 4-cylinder Pro Stocks, Modifieds, and more. Plus special features throughout the season, including the NELCAR Legends, the Wicked Good Vintage Racers, the NEMA Midgets, Enduros, and more. All this fun, all this excitement, all for just $5. Wiscasset Speedway, west on the road, Wiscasset. Online.
You don't have to wait until the end of camping season to get your best price. Hi, I'm Scott from Scott's Recreation.
We're starting our end of season sale now. We have over 300 campers in stock and every unit is on sale. Even the 2020s. Up to $16,000 off travel trailers. Up to $30,000 off fifth wheels and motorhomes. Up to $40,000 off toy haulers. Ask about our bi-weekly payment program to save you even more money.
Financing available. Trades welcome.
Scott's Recreation, Turner and Manchester, Maine.
Our family has been in business since 1972. I'm Johnny Wolf. I personally drive and state inspect every vehicle we sell. 21st Century Motors now offers low-rate credit union financing and first-time buyer programs. We have a large selection of vehicles starting at $49.90. Quality vehicles and guaranteed repairs. Come see why more than 50% of our business is repeat or referral. Visit us today on Route 25 in Gorham, Maine, or online at 21stcenturymaine.com.
From our family to your family.
Mainely Motorsports, brought to you by
Scott's Recreation. Whether you're thinking about your first camper or looking to upgrade your current one, Scott's Recreation can help you. Get both our Route 202 Manchester and our Route 4 Turner locations and online at scottsrecreation.com.
Bentley Saloon, Route 1 in Arundel. Stop by and see why me and my friends say, who has more fun than us? We do.
Well, welcome back to Mainely Motorsports, and I'm here with my buddy. We've been doing this for how long? This is our 7th year, right?
7th year, yeah.
7th year coming to the Derby. I don't know how many years we've been doing Mainely Motorsports. You've been a big help of everything we do, and so much fun, but I know it's not as fun for you this year down there because you're not turning laps here, but still you're here and you're a part of it. And how crazy is this event?
Oh my God, has it been something else this year? Yeah. The hard racing, the bad crashes in every division. Thank you for letting me tag along and be a part of this for those 20-some-odd years you've had Mainly Motorsports in the 70s.
Jesus, it ain't that long, Louis. It's getting there, huh?
It's getting close.
And, you know, and I couldn't do it without the help of like you guys, obviously Debbie and Brick and Ray trying to help as much as he can now. And we've got a great group down here. We're down here with the Naughty 40 team, and they're getting ready for pre-race ceremony.
The gang from New Hampshire.
The gang from New Hampshire. And
like I said, it looks like it's a past race at home with all the people from up north.
And we're seeing some great racing in the support divisions. But let's talk about Saturday night's last chance qualifier. You were up.
Was that crazy or what?
And 4 guys are going in. We talk about how much money that they get and they put up to come and try to compete in this race. And so they were letting it all hang out.
Yeah, they were even qualified and they were letting it hang out, and they could just sit there ride for the last 2 laps and didn't do it.
Nope, and you know, we'll see you in the highlights. It took out some pre-race favorites, some previous winners, some kids that got bright futures, and just, you know, at some point you have to ask yourself, why are we racing that hard? I know you've asked yourself that.
Oh, yeah.
And you're the perfect guy to talk about guys. You're the perfect guy to have here not talk about guys not using their heads at certain times, and that's no disrespect. It's just you got the helmet on, but no. So we're going to show you some highlights of the last chance qualifier, and man, it's crazy. And if the Derby's anything like that, you guys that are tuned in at home watching on Speed 51, you guys that are in the stands, this is going to be a crazy day.
It's going to be. Hopefully the weather holds off.
Against the wall. Unbelievable. He needs to just hold on and be patient.
And that race had everything you want to see in a last chance qualifier. If you're a fan, if you're a car owner, driver, crew guy, that's not how you want to race, and that's not how you want to see it. So, man, Rich Bickle really put on a show, driving all the way from 15th. Harrison Burton showed why he is headed up the ladder of the NASCAR top 3 as he gets into 20 on the Xfinity side of things for Joe Gibbs Racing. Showed tremendous patience, showed tremendous class, and all of that with the interview after being screamed at for something he hadn't. I mean, I shouldn't say it had nothing to do with it because he was involved in it, but he didn't do it. He was just an innocent bystander. And it was good to see Rich Bickle and him kind of settle things out and talk things over. And the worst one that got hurt out of the whole deal was Harrison Burton's mom, Kim, that she fell off the trailer as she was climbing down off the roof, making sure he was all right, and ended up breaking her hand and her wrist. So hopefully she's all right. So, yeah, 4 guys. They just should have all gotten in line and checked out, and they'd have been all set. But racers do what racers do, and lo and behold, 3 out of the 4 that were running in a qualified position with 2 to go weren't able to complete the start in the 52nd annual Snowball Derby. So we're going to take a break, come back, and hear from a guy that we talked to last week on the show, Cole Butcher, and the transported Southerner that loves New England, and we love him, Bubba Pollard. So take a break and be right back here on Mainely Motorsports.
Hi, I'm Sean Moody. We take pride in our facilities, and at Moody's, it's what's inside that matters. We believe it's more than just the exterior looking good, it's what's inside that matters. Restoring the structure of your vehicle to factory specs is critical to your safety. I'm proud of our Moody's co-worker owners who understand the importance of protecting your valuable asset. And we all know what our most valuable asset is. It's what's inside that matters.
Welcome to LST Landscaping, where we've been providing complete landscape solutions to all of southern Maine since 1969. We specialize in year-round landscape maintenance and snow services, including weekly lawn mowing, seasonal cleanups, sweeping, mulching, and so much more. Many more customizable services are available upon request. Please call our office today at 207-878-1578 or visit our website, lstlandscapinginc.com.
Patman's Redemption and Agency Liquor Store is located at 95 Tanberg Trail in Windham, Maine. With over 400 feet of hard liquor and 15 doors of ice-cold beer and soda, Patman's can handle all of your beverage needs. And if it's wine on your agenda, we have over 300 varieties in stock. Then when the party's over, Patman's can handle all of your Maine returnables, and we welcome all bottle drives. And if you're late for the race, drop off the bottles and pick up the cash at your convenience.
Hey, this is Pat Man himself, just letting you know that Pat Man's is your one-stop shop for all your thirsty needs.
Okay, we're sitting here in a rain delay, pre-race ceremonies, but man, Cole Butcher, we had you on the show last week, talked about the opportunity coming down here once again, the Snowball Derby, and you thought you had a good piece, but sitting on the outside pole, that backs up what you thought, everything you thought.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we unloaded really good. We tested a week ago Sunday, and everything's been going good. We haven't really changed much, so we had good race run speed, we had good mock run speed, so we'll see what happens.
Now, what do you think this weather, obviously, all the rubber's gone now, and what do you think this is going to do to the structure of the race today?
We should have lots of grip, and it should be way faster than what we've been majority of the week, so it should be entertaining for the fans and us as drivers, so I'm looking forward to it.
Now, what do you go in as a mindset for here? What is your plans? Do you go hard early, try to put some separation, put some cars down laps, or do you kind of ride and let the guys that want to race and just kind of pick your spot?
I think right now, we're going to be racing till halfway, so I think we're just going to go with it, and you know what, if the guys want to pass us, and they can, then have at it, but we're going to be right on their tail, hoping they wear their stuff out, but it doesn't even matter now. We're putting 4 tires on every 75 laps, so you pretty much just go for it.
Yep. You're a long way from home, but how cool would it be to take this back to Canada, this Tom Dawson Trophy?
That'd be pretty cool. The board would be interesting, but I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, good for you. Good luck from all of us, and get a lot of support from the Pro All-Star Series country up there in Maine and New Hampshire, and love to be talking to you at the end of the night over there in Tech.
Yeah, that's the plan. I look forward to it.
All right, Cole Butcher, driver of the Wilson number 53. Now we're here with, I don't want to call you everybody's favorite, because I know there must be a couple people out there that don't like you.
There's a lot of people out there that don't like me.
No, but we all do. And other than the guy that's under this tent, and we're all enjoying Derek Griffith's hospitalities, I guarantee you up home, up there in Maine, you're the second biggest favorite to come down here and win this race, and you got a lot of fans from those 2 races you've run up there in the past couple of years.
Yeah, it's been cool going up there. It's been a great experience, man. Like these guys, man, I've made new friends and enjoy hanging out with them, and they take care of us when we come up there, and do the same down here if we can help them. So it's been fun, and it's cool to be able to go up there and race, and hopefully we can continue that and get to go up there and race more. But it was cool winning Oxford 250. It's probably one of the coolest races and the biggest and special race I've ever won. So it was fun. Hopefully we get the opportunity to do it again.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about this race. Right now it ain't looking good. It's rain, but this race means everything to Bubba Pollard.
Yeah, you grew up coming down here, and a lot of awesome guys have won the race, and it's so hard. It's been tough in the years past, but with the way they've done the pit stops and changed, it's going to throw a lot of different strategies into it, and the no pit stops and control cautions. So it's going to bring a mix to the race that you're going to see a lot of different guys up toward the front. I think you're going to see the best car win the race, and I don't think you've gotten that in the past years. So it'd be cool. I'm excited to get going. Hopefully the rain will hold off here, and we can get some racing in. I don't want to stay another day. So.
Oh, I know it. No, and you talk about that. We talked about Ty Majeski a little earlier. We feel that if they had this controlled pit stops over the last 5 or 6 years, he might already have 2 under his belt.
Exactly.
He's a fast car, and then other guys that they come in 7th and they roll out 1st or 2nd with 10 to go.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's definitely made a difference. What does the rain do to your strategy? Does it change the day, or do you got a mindset when they drop the green? You got a plan in place.
Yeah, the biggest thing is we got a good starting spot. I feel like we're up toward the front. We're out of the mess, I would call it, hopefully. But anything can happen. But maybe just really with these new rules and the control cautions, you don't know how the race is going to play out. You don't know how people are going to race. There is no saving or being conservative at the Derby. There's 43 of the best or 36 of the best here, and they're out to win. So anybody can win it. So there is no riding. So we just have to see how the race plays out there and race to race, and hopefully we'll be there at the end if the car stays there, and that's what we got.
Well, like I said, from a fan's perspective, you're one of the few guys in a race, and we've got a couple guys up north like Mike Rowe, the late Teddy Christopher. Didn't matter if they was running at the front, mid-pack, or at the back. Everybody wanted to know where Bubba was because you're always a threat. And you're going to be a lot of fun to watch today. I know there's a lot of people watching on Speed 51 up north pulling for you. They'd love to be congratulating you as you lug the Tom Dawson Trophy home back to Georgia. And we want to wish you the best of luck and look forward to following your career because you're a lot of fun. You're like I said, this guy's one of us. He realizes his place in short track racing. He does his part, drinks a beer, hangs out with Patrick LaPerle. He drank some last night. Patrick LaPerle, those guys. Some photos that we ain't going to show on TV that he throws out there on Facebook for Susan Johnson up there, and just is a great guy. And if he comes to Oxford again next year, I encourage you guys, just go over and introduce yourself, talk to him, give him a few minutes or give him a few seconds of what he really brings to short track racing because you're one of the good guys, Bubba.
Well, I appreciate it. It's been awesome going to Maine and racing and up north, and hopefully we can do it. I mean, it's one of those races that I put on the schedule every year from now on to definitely come up there, and it's because of the fans. And it's pretty cool for them they want you to come.
Oh yeah,
and
they're buying your shirts, the Bubba Pollard stuff everywhere.
It's awesome to have that feeling that they want you to show up. So it's cool. We'll definitely be back.
Well, we hope you show up next year as the 2019 winner of the Tom Dawson Trophy Snowball Derby. That's Bubba Pollard, one of the biggest names in all of short track racing throughout the entire country.
We know Maine is hard on cars, so when your ignition won't turn or you lose your key, that just adds insult to injury. Why tow it? E-Keys for Cars technicians will solve your problem in your dooryard or at the mall and get you back on the road. AAA member? You should be. Your AAA locksmith coverage comes right off the bill. E-Keys for Cars, Maine's fast, affordable solution to your car key and lock problems. On the Auto Mile, Route 1, Saco.
E-Keys for Cars.
Our family has been in business since 1972. I'm Johnny Wolf. I personally drive and state inspect every vehicle we sell. 21st Century Motors now offers low-rate credit union financing and first-time buyer programs. We have a large selection of vehicles starting at $49.90. Quality vehicles and guaranteed repairs. Come see why more than 50% of our business is repeat or referral. Visit us today on Route 25 in Gorham, Maine, or online at 21stcenturymaine.com.
From our family to your family.
You don't have to wait until the end of camping season to get your best price. Hi, I'm Scott from Scott's Recreation. We're starting our end of season sale now. We have over 300 campers in stock and every unit is on sale. Even the 2020s. Up to $16,000 off travel trailers. Up to $30,000 off fifth wheels and motorhomes. Up to $40,000 off toy haulers. Ask about our bi-weekly payment program to save you even more money. Financing available. Trades welcome.
Scott's Recreation, Turner and Manchester, Maine.
Mainly Motorsports, brought to you by
Four Season Synthetic. See them for all your AMSOIL product needs.
Moody's Collision Centers, now with 7 convenient locations. Gorham, Scarborough, Biddeford, Portland, Sanford, Lewiston, and now South Portland. Visit us at moodyscollision.com.
Well, welcome back to Mainly Motorsports, and this is not how we want to finish this show. Just so dejected, as once again, the second time in 3 years, the Derby was postponed. 2 years ago was till Tuesday. This year was till Monday. And a lot of people missed it, including yours truly, and ain't gonna happen again. I'm gonna change it around. I'm gonna stay later. I'm gonna miss a part of the early races that happened during the week to be able to make sure I could stay and not only see the race for myself, but bring the highlights back and talk to the winners. And we're gonna see what we can do to find some highlights, because we weren't able to have anybody stay down there and do any filming. So really sucks, you know, because it is a marquee event, just like the Oxford 250, and we missed it. So, and it had its share of drama, you know, who we thought won the race, who crossed the finish line first, who started 36th on the field, to drive to the front, Stephen Nasse. Once again, Tech determined the winner. And congratulations to Travis Braden and, you know, good friend of Alex Lockingnatis, you know, and everybody knows Alex from up around this way. So, great job by them, you know, doing all the right things, staying out of trouble, put themselves in a position to win that race with about 5 to 10 to go, and then he made a mix-up and you know, kind of, you know, cost some guys some positions. Nobody got wrecked out of anything, but lo and behold, he put himself in position to succeed again, and he did. So congratulations to him. Jake Garcia, we heard from him earlier in the show. He finished second, 14 years old. Didn't go to school because I had to race. And then third place, Cole Butcher, right out of Nova Scotia there. One of our guys we see all the time over at the Pro All-Star Series at Oxford, some of the other tracks. So congratulations to all of them. We'll see what we can do in the upcoming future to talk to Travis Braden and get his take on the whole weekend, because he had a difficult one. It wasn't easy. So, yeah. We got to turn our efforts to the Northeast Motorsports Expo. And, man, less than a month away. I can't even believe it. Oh my goodness. So lots of great things happening. We're going to try to jam some cars. I mean, we are going to jam pack that place. We got people coming that have never been. Tracks calling me saying they got more interest than they've ever had. So, you know, we're doing something right. The sponsors are doing something right. The fans, the tracks, the promoters, everybody's doing something right. So really looking forward to this year's 32nd Annual Northeast Motorsports Expo, brought to you by Team EJP, the Quirk Group. And once again, Quirk's involved with us, and be raffling off a motor again, 602 crate. So get it ready. Go to Loudon, Street Stocks, pass going there. A lot of exciting things coming up in 2020. You know, we talked about it last week. MRS Triple Crown Series going to Beech Ridge. Granite State Pro Stock Series making their first ever appearance at Beech Ridge Motor Speedway. Act and pass, 5 dual events, you know, a couple at Oxford, Seacom, you know, just Star Speedway. Lots of exciting things happening, you know, in the worlds of the traveling series, you know, and then your weekly programs. You know, Hudson just made a big announcement. They're going to run the Sportsman Mods. You know, I think they're on a 602 crate on a weekly basis over there. So just lots of great things happening, and we're excited to be a part of it. Excited to, you know, put this Northeast Motorsports Expo on. Allow you guys to come up, pick your schedules up, talk to the drivers, talk to the tracks, talk to the teams, talk to everybody you can about what's going on. So I encourage you to go to northeastmotorsportsexpo.net, check and see who's coming. Make a plan, make a weekend plan. You know, support the hotels, support the 99 restaurant, IHOP's over there. Support everybody that supports that event, including your local short tracks. So take a break, be right back here on Mainely Motorsports.
Welcome to LST Landscaping, where we've been providing complete landscape solutions to all of southern Maine since 1969. We specialize in year-round landscape maintenance and snow services, including weekly lawn mowing, seasonal cleanups, sweeping, mulching, and so much more. Many more customizable services are available upon request. Please call our office today at 207-878-1578 or visit our website, lstlandscapinginc.com.
Hi, I'm Sean Moody. We take pride in our facilities, and at Moody's, it's what's inside that matters. We believe it's more than just the exterior looking good, it's what's inside that matters. Restoring the structure of your vehicle to factory specs is critical to your safety. I'm proud of our Moody's co-worker owners who understand the importance of protecting a valuable asset. And we all know what our most valuable asset is. It's what's inside that matters.
Servicing differentials is virtually impossible. The confined space makes fill holes difficult to reach, and industry-standard conical bottles are rigid and hard to squeeze. That combination makes for a messy job. Plus, you can't get all of the gear lube out of the bottle, so you have to buy more than you need to complete the job. And engineering your own solution only results in disaster. Not anymore. Introducing the new AMSOIL Easy Pack. Easily access hard-to-service differentials. Easily squeeze out all of the contents. And easily stay clean while you do it. No more leftover fluid or inconvenient rigid bottles. No more trouble reaching difficult fill holes. No more mess. AMSOIL Severe Gear in the new Easy Pack. The solution to all your problems.
Another first from AMSOIL. For a stocking dealer nearest you, call toll-free 877-761-8375 or visit fourseasonsynthetic.com.
Well, now the banquet season is just about wrapped up. I know there's a few left to go on. ACT, Lee USA Speedway, Bartlett Bridge. I can't thank everybody enough for trusting in us at Mainely Awards and giving us the opportunity to work with you. And we had a great season, a lot of happy people, a lot of nice hardware given out. And my testament it's a testament to the tracks willing to spend that little extra money and put on these nice banquets and give everybody the opportunity to take home some nice hardware for their hard work. So still an opportunity for you to thank your sponsors, and you can reach out to us via Facebook, email, text message. Mainly Awards, take care of you. We got sponsorship plaques, trophies. We can do coats, hats, all that stuff. And a lot of teams have already reached out to Embroidery Expertise, Debbie, and getting their stuff ordered for the Augusta show. Everybody wants to look good. They want to do their part and really promote their track, their team, their series, their tour. And we're excited about it. We're excited to have Team EJP there once again. This is their 36th year. Peter and Steve and Adam and Tom and the entire group over there. They're big supporters of what we do up there. Big supporter of motorsports as a whole. Short track racing. Their name dawns a lot on the side of some race cars. The great race that Peter does. Just a great time, and they always have a beautiful display. Quirk, don't forget, be raffling off a motor once again. Your opportunity to win a 602 crate. Go find Steve Dickey too. Tell him you want to take a chance on that late model. So lots of good things happening during the off season. We've already talked to some guys that are going to come in, sit on the set with us, talk about their upcoming season, talk about their past season. We're going to chase some guys down. Here's your opportunity to do your part to promote your team and your sponsors. So reach out to us here at Mainely Motorsports. Let us help you and you help us, all right? Hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Very sorry, no Derby highlights. See if we can get them over the next couple weeks. That ain't happening again, I promise you. So until next time, I'm Steve, your host, looking for a co-host. We'll see you next time right here on Mainely Motorsports.